Child Protective Services here in Washington and elsewhere has one of the most solemn responsibilities of any agency in our state government. And their job is one thing and one thing alone: protect children. And when they receive reports that children are at risk of harm, they're being abused, they're being neglected, they receive these reports from neighbors, from pediatricians, from daycares, their one job is to intervene and protect that child. And when we see situations where this agency has failed to do that over and over and over again, the harm is incalculable. And we see situations like JB's down below that you'll read about, where the state doesn't just have a little failure once or twice. Instead, it is systemic, and it is over and over and over again. For years, they ignore the warnings about the safety of this child, JB, when she's just an infant, when she's just a toddler. And that harm that is inflicted on JB because the state simply does nothing, CPS does nothing to intervene and protect her, is a harm that will shadow JB throughout her entire life. And it will ripple out beyond her like a stone thrown into water to impact her family, her friends, her loved ones, and her community. And that's a harm that can only be addressed through accountability and transparency, where we're actually able to, in a civil case, learn why this happened, understand why this happened, and demand that someone be held responsible for what happened to JB, because it's not her fault. Instead, when we see Child Protective Services fail over and over again to even do the most fundamental things to protect a child who is in harm's way, often the only recourse that child has is through the civil justice system.